Single motherhood demands an extraordinary psychological resilience that often comes at a profound personal cost. When a woman shoulders the dual responsibility of provider and nurturer without partnership support, she frequently experiences what psychologists term self-abandonment, a gradual erosion of personal identity in service of her children's needs. This phenomenon represents not weakness, but rather an intense manifestation of caregiving devotion that warrants deeper psychological examination. The process of losing oneself while raising children alone unfolds through several interconnected psychological mechanisms. Role engulfment occurs when the maternal identity completely overshadows all other aspects of self, leaving no psychological space for personal aspirations or individuality. This is compounded by chronic self-sacrifice, where consistently prioritizing children's needs creates neural pathways that make self-neglect feel natural. Even virtuous cognitive load theory helps explain this phenomenon further. Single mothers operate under perpetual cognitive overload, managing finances, household duties, emotional support, and childcare simultaneously. This mental exhaustion leaves no capacity for self-reflection or personal development. The psychological term depletion syndrome captures this state. Emotional resources become so depleted that self-care feels impossible. Rather than merely difficult identity, foreclosure represents another critical element. Dreams, talents, and personal goals become indefinitely postponed, creating what researchers call suspended self syndrome. The woman exists in a perpetual state of deferral, always planning to return to herself someday, yet that day never arrives. This creates profound grief for the unlived life, alongside pride in her children's achievements. The isolation inherent in solo parenting intensifies these effects. Without partnership support or adequate social networks, these women lack mirrors reflecting their worth beyond motherhood, reinforcing the psychological disappearance of their pre-maternal selves. Understanding this psychological journey is the first step toward healing. To the woman who forgot herself while raising her children, your sacrifice reveals strength, not loss. Rediscovering yourself isn't betrayal, it's completion. Your children don't need your erasure, they need your wholeness. The woman you are still exists, waiting patiently. It's never too late to remember her, reclaim her, and finally, celebrate her.